This one, a PleaseDavid video. A Redditor's ideal woman. And of course I'm gonna block, potentially, David. Am I? No, I'm not. Perfect. We're gonna hear some really horrid dating standards. Not the classic, female optional, breathing optional. We're gonna hear some horrible shit. I could imagine. I could imagine. Let's go.
If your ideal woman looks like a child and behaves like a dog, there's something wrong with you, man. There probably is. Today, we're looking at the subreddit Involuntary Celibates.
Oh, nah. Insults writing r/insults writing women? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Writing women. Can't say the other word because apparently every time I say it, I get demonetized like instantly. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking me to do the other very popular subreddit of this same sort of theme, but it seems like every single day there's a new video of that subreddit that pops up on YouTube. So I just want to do something a little different, you know, because I'm on the cutting edge of YouTube Reddit reactionary content. The cutting edge. I'm a visionary, really. And I promise you this one does not disappoint. Thank you for...
This can't be Poke. It was blurred. Yes, and doesn't matter. For a reason. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna read some horrid stuff. I won't sleep at night after this. You have not seen the Zoofile video that this man made, and after that had to take down again because of how bad it was.
Being a good master to me. I know I'm just a worthless being of darkness, but you shine your light on me anyway. The pressure was built up in her uterus. That's how we start this? Are we seriously gonna start it this way? Okay. Oh god, I just read the first line. This is horrifying. You're not gonna like this. But enough yapping, we're gonna get right into it. Before I do that,
I am scared. Chat, I am scared. I might be scared. Run.
that I just want to say, hey guys, how's it going? I'm so happy to see you again. And if you're new here, stop. Seriously, stop. And also, don't forget to join the Discord server. Link is in the description down below. But other than that, let's just get right into... You know what? I'm going to say it. Insults writing women. Please don't demonetize me. Okay, so this first post is titled, Losing One's Virginity Changes One's Bone Structure.
Losing one's virginity changes one's bone structure? Huh? That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Good thing I have to walk my dog. Good luck, guys. This is gonna be awful.
Structure. I already hate this. Okay, so this looks like it's an excerpt from like a novel or something. She was the perfect picture of a beautiful Japanese girl. Small feet, small nose, wide eyes, narrow hips that showed she was a virgin. Hey man.
What? Imagine. Who writes this? And I'm not saying that women write the same horrid shit, apparently, as well. We're gonna get into that later. Because Somix found something that's just equally as horrifying. Yeah, it changes your skeleton if you bang someone like a... just like... Men and women have the capacity to write really horrid romance novels.
And when you hit the double small features in description and then follow it up with something about virginity, yuck. Hey, right? It also just fully sells the incel aspect to this, that it's a Japanese girl. Small feet, small nose, wide eyes. That's literally an anime character. Man writes a list of traits for his desired wife. I can only imagine. All right, let's do this by the books of wisdom. What I want from any female for relationship. 1. Female addresses me as master, owner, hubby, or god.
Weird. Hobby is normal. I've seen women use that. Like me and my hobby. That's fine. Right? I've heard that a couple of women use. That's weird as hell again.
2. Female does not start drama, harass, or nag me.
I'm gonna say it, these are unavoidable. Because every relationship has some tense moments. So this is kind of unavoidable.
3. Female obeys all my commands.
No, like, what is she, a dog? I mean that coincides with the master, an owner, sure, or god, sure, okay, that coincides, I guess.
Hey, bro, you're actually kind of just describing a dog, and like, if you're brave enough, you can make that happen. 4.
Oh no. Oh no. We are not getting into the dog banging territory. That's not happening. Females I hate how they... I hate how this guy uses female. I hate how this guy uses female. Just call it a woman, bro. Call it a woman. We're not going around calling them males. Males derogatory. Female derogatory. Just woman. I mean, this is reasonable, right? You want your partner to be loyal and not cheat. I get that is reasonable. That's a reasonable one. I concur. A hobby seems reasonable. Yeah, that works. Early the female's loyal and should never cheat. Well, he didn't say only, right? He didn't say only.
Female is loyal and never cheats. 5. Female does not masturbate, as all her lust must be saved for me.
Hmm. I can't agree with this here, but I don't agree with this here. It's like a... I understand, but no. I'm conflicted on this standard. I'm conflicted on this standard. But these are the rules for females. Considering the rest of the rules, you bet that man would be would F around. He's not husband material at all. Oh, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that he's husband material. I'm not saying that. I just take on face value. Trash. He's not husband material. Dude, he's on Reddit. What do you expect?
6. Female must be virgin before we meet and stay with me forever.
That is technically fine. Technically, obviously you wouldn't want somebody to be there for you forever. Fine. But the important question is bro a virgin? Which, looking at his demands, he likely is. That man has never touched a woman before in his life.
This obsession with virginity is so strange. 7. Female must always ask for my permission for most things. Yeah, dude, you...
That's creepy. That's creepy. That is unnecessary. But then again, he wants a master-slave dynamic, so that does not surprise me.
You described a pet. You described a pet. Get a bearded dragon or something. But don't fuck it, please. Don't do that. Okay, and then he gives us a little list of typical interactions that might happen between him and the wife. Typical interaction between owner and female should go as following. Master, what's for dinner today? Female. Whatever you desire, master. I live to serve you.
Go on Wattpad for this fan fiction. Go on Wattpad for this fan fiction. Thank you. Stay with me forever, but what if you don't like her anymore? This is an incredible hot take, and this is just my unique thing. This is just my unique thing. This is just my unique thing. I would not break up with my partner, even if I didn't love them anymore. I would not break up with my girlfriend. I would find a way to fix it. Because if they treat me well, if she treats me well, and she's literally perfect, then I wouldn't leave.
Dude, why do you want this? This sounds like a chore. Master, go prepare the bed for sex. Prepare the bed? What do you have to prepare? Dog, what are you...
What are you preparing? Good question. I would assume make the bed or something? Maybe he also likes to be pegged? I have no idea.
Preparing on the bed. Female. Yes, master. At once. I am so excited. Oh, and then it jumps to during the act of intercourse. Female. Oh god, yes, master. Okay, yep. Okay. Master. When I'm ready. Calm down, pet. Female. Yes, master. You are lord and king here. I only exist to serve you. Master. Who owns you? Female. You own my mind, body, and soul, master. My heart completely belongs to you, master. Of course it does. Good pet. Yeah, see, you want a pet. A pet that you can have sex with. That's nasty. Later, while cut.
He just wants free use. Female dissemble, glad I won't lose my sanity all alone. These guys are losing. These guys are ending their plotline easily. Just wants a pet. He just wants order this man a sex doll at this point. There's no difference. I guess the sex doll can't cook. He needs to go on Wattpad ASAP. He'll find like-minded people. They can come together. The guy who wrote Reader of Healer, I think. Possibly. Though Reader of Healer, I'm not gonna lie, most reasonable crash out, I think.
Huddling about. Okay, so it jumps to some aftercare here. Female. Thank you for being a good master to me. I know I'm just a worthless being of darkness, but you shine your light on me anyway. I am so lucky to have you as my owner. Master, it's okay. I enjoy it. Oh, hit her with...
This is, what the fuck is this? This is a 10 out of 10 Reddit moment. Oh my god. No, nah. No. No. These guys derive their relationship experience from fiction, and that's all there is to it. Not gonna lie. For probably consume too much hentai.
With the little nonchalant shit too? Hit it with the, yes, alright, I enjoy it. Puts AirPod back in ear. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, that list is brutal. That sounds horrible. That sounds boring and horrible. I feel like this is also some kind of weird fantasy. Oh god, I just read the first line. This is horrifying.
Oh god. Can you even read this out? So what he actually needs is a maid, a pet, and a sex all in one, and he's gonna freak all of them. 100%.
You're not gonna like this. Do girls get wet in school?
Wet in what? School what? School what? This is not a neckbeard. This is an Oompa Loompa. This is a goblin from Goblin Slayer. School what? What does that mean? It's censored, so I don't know.
Huh? I need a psych eval immediately. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. I know what the outcome is gonna be. Fucking insane. Mandatory preface. I am not condoning school Oh, thank God.
Does he mean school pew-pews? I think he is. I am so slingers. I think it's pew-pews. If you know.
Mandatory preface. I am not condoning school Oh, thank God. I was worried for a moment. Rather, I am merely inquiring about female biology.
It is pew-pews. Bro, it's clearly American.
Oh, he's just a curious soul is all. I guess this is what they mean when they're talking about childlike wonder and whatnot. We all know that women love attractive, dominant men. Within the context of a school the shooter is unequivocally the most dominant man. You have...
This is... We need to ban Corrin. I swear to God, we need to ban Corrin. This is getting out of hand. This is what peak. I think school pew-pews. Yep. I can almost guarantee that this is the guy himself thinks about it and gets turned on instead. That's why he asking the question. Immediately lock this man up. Immediately, he's a threat to society already.
Worms in your brain, bro. That is, the shooter transcends his current status in the dominance hierarchy and temporarily becomes an ultra Chad. This is fake. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. The sliver of a chance that this is real fucking bothers.
The ultra Chad who has like three chins, like the ultra Chad who has like quadruple chiseled chin and a 64 pack with the body of Adonis times 60. What do you mean? Ultra Chad? Bro, lay down the black pill.
Me, but Ultra Chad? Given the female's close proximity to this Ultra Chad during the shooting, one can reasonably conjecture that the females, although scared for their life, experience extreme sexual arousal and attraction towards the shooter, hoping that perhaps rather than shooting them, the shooter has sexual intercourse with them instead. Is my theory correct? Have studies...
No, your theories are not correct. Now, there is some crazy chicks who they see a serial leader and they will send him love letters. That does happen. Not gonna lie. That does happen. I think that Wade Wilson guy or whatever it was, that does happen. That does. But this is not a situation. This is not a situation where that could happen. This is not a thing.
Been conducted on this? Studies? Studies. How? Who? Why? You need to be studied. You need to be fucking studied. People are so concerned about fucking vaccines giving autism. I think we should be more concerned about whatever's doing this to people. These go hard.
I know where this comes from. Severe corn addiction.
Okay, so it's another list of like girlfriend requirements. Girlfriend requirements for me. Double D tits. Hell yeah, brother. Blue eye.
I need those massive honkers. those massive milkers. This is crazy. I know that you can have preferences. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't care about those things. I don't care about boobs and butt size. I don't care. Leave me alone. You could literally be... I just don't care. Bro will have the chin with chiseled jaw that would cut water in half with those magnificent cheekbones that stand tall and mighty like Burj Khalifa. And those eyebrows, god, denser than a forest. Bro, Rock Lee if he was a Chad. Blue eyes, is he gonna create his big titty, blonde, blue-eyed, Aryan waifu?
Eyes, fat dump truck, very skinny, under 100 pounds. How does that work? You just described a homunculus, bro. That's not possible. Large chest, dumpy, under 100 pounds. That's a freak. You just described a freak of nature. Light skin, of course. They all always want light skin. Some Slavic, maybe Nordic phenotype. Brown hair or rich blonde.
Okay, not entirely, because brown hair, but rich blonde. He is trying to build his thick, blue-eyed Aryan waifu. It's crazy. This is wild. This is wild. I don't care about those things. My eyes do though. My eyes also don't care. I love my wife. Problem solved.
Nice legs. Virgin. Obviously, that's a given. Good cook. Innocent. Doesn't talk to anyone.
Virgin. Is he a virgin? Well, obviously he certainly is, because that man has never touched a woman in his life. Figurines don't count. And dolls also.
Except me. Maybe her family's okay. On occasion, I might let her chat up her mom, but never her dad or brother. That's weird. Those are men, and they want to spread their seed. Quiet. What?
Retarded. What is standard? What, you are a thinking human? Nah, my wife needs to be retarded. Nothing goes over a trad wife and a tard wife. We need the perfect combination of trad wife and retarded wife. Bro thinks like me, at least in some way. No, honey, if you see this, if you watch this later, you're not retarded. I love you. No. All good. This is crazy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I will not do that. I will not do that, because that means something bad. Touch a woman. I don't think he spoke to a woman before, include his mom. Bro just grew up in the wilderness. He's a song. No, I can just tell no woman is ever touching this dude. I agree. What is this? How is retarded a dating standard?
What? Watches anime with me, but not weeb. Weeb-foids are annoying.
Foids. Female android foids. If you didn't know what that word was, guys, have you seen Poker scared of his wife? I'm always scared. Nah, nah. She's so gentle and sweet. I love it. It's refreshing.
You're you're losing me, bro. Doesn't complain about anything. Fine with me messing with her. Submissive, doesn't talk back. Fertile, schizo.
What does he wants? I think he wants a thick girl failure. Fertile. But how do you even know that what do you ask before dating? Can you show me a test where it says you are fertile? Also, schizo is wild. What is this? This got to be rage bait. This has got to be rage bait. This has got to be rage bait.
Comes from rich family. At least Stacy, ideally Giga Stacy.
I'm gonna say it. Not even Bonnie Blue would touch this dude. Not even Bonnie Blue would want to touch this dude. Giga Stacy? What? These guys are absolutely brain rotted with looks maxing, red pill, blue pill, black pill. These guys are absolute morons. Only one option for this dude. Turn gay, maybe there's a chance. No man is touching this guy either.
This is so brain rot. If you don't know what Stacy means, it's like the idea of a Chad, but I think it's the female version of it. That's my understanding. I'm not even gonna fucking Google it. I don't care. Cleans the house. Always tells me I'm very handsome, smart, funny, and strong. No hair on her.
I don't know what's wrong with a little bush. What's wrong with a little? What's wrong with a little bit of forest? I wanna explore the jungle. That is crazy.
What a great closer, man. Like, you've literally just described an autistic child with inflated features. This is so insane. Ideal woman for me would be like about 6'4", 6'5", scars, face paint, and just a huge fucking vagina.
That wouldn't feel good. Like, I don't see how that could feel good. I don't see how that could feel good.
F for female. Oh, hell yeah. We got some Facebook post fan fiction being written here. The pressure was built up in her uterus. That's how we start this? Are we seriously going to start it this way? Okay. The pressure was built up in her uterus, and she knew. Her period had arrived. Looking around class, everyone was focused on their work.
Is bro talking about wanting to dip it into the Red Sea? That's crazy. Sorry, I didn't mean to enter your personal life. It's all good. It's all good. If you have any questions, sure. Some things I wouldn't fully answer, but yeah, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
And Mr. Johnson was flipping through his newspaper. She raised her hand and he looked up. I need to use the restroom. Mr. Johnson squinted. Hold it. She slunk back into her seat and clenched her pelvic muscles to stop the flow of her crimson shame.
Bro. He actually has a Red Sea fetish. Bro. What are we doing anymore? What is this? He has a piss fetish? Something like that?
Who? I mean, man. Facebook period kink fiction. I'm discovering shit today. 10 minutes passed, however, and the pressure was mounting. She did a good job holding it for the time, but it was becoming a desperate situation. She raised her hand again, and Mr. Johnson misogynistically sighed.
How does one sigh misogynistically? I need to know, how does that work? That implies there's a misandrist, um, misandrist sigh. I need to learn both, because according to Twitter, I'm both misogynistic and misandrist. So there's a question: how do I learn both? I won't even touch this dude. None of these dudes get touched.
What? Was that a misogynistic sigh? I really need to go to the bathroom. Fine, but you get an F for female. She frowned, but had no choice. She made a mad dash to the bathroom, breaking her heels.
You get an F for female? What is this?
Along the way, you're wearing heels at school? Which flattened her shoes enough to gain more speed. As she ran toward the bathroom, her heaving, ample breasts filled with...
He wants the mommy milkers! Nah, I'm not a female, but from what I've heard, a period can be held. It just comes out involuntarily. From what I've heard. That's a good question. I need to ask a woman.
Milk bounced and sloshed back and forth in her bra. Keep in mind, this is a schoolgirl we're talking about. Thankfully, she made it in time before her womb made a bloody explosion. She inspected her underwear in the stall and sighed in relief. Thank you, Kegels. Oh. The 4 pillars of being a woman: Kegels, high heels, period, and sloshy, frothy, milky breast. This is almost bad enough to be a New York.
The last shoe on head video. These women asked us men, how it feels to be the same gender as Donald Trump. How does it feel to be the same gender as these dudes? This is secondhand. This is giving me secondhand embarrassment. That's true. If you couldn't control it, you'd never let it out. Okay. Learn something new.
New York Times bestseller. She pushed and peed the blood. That's gross. Making it look like a murder scene all over the porcelain walls. Now, to plug herself up. This is so crass. She pulled a tampon from her purse and opened the packet. Perspiration beaded on her forehead as she examined the phallic shape. As she pushed it in, she let out a gasp, then a moan. Mr. Johnson would never know the wonders of being a woman. Okay, get out of here, dude. It's almost like people who write this have never even actually met a person in their life. Like, you've never...
I want to say go outside, talk to a real woman. But I don't think the world can handle these dudes. I don't think the world could handle these guys. I don't think so. Actually stay in the basement. Stay in your mom's basement. Don't get a job. Don't enter the real world. Just stay at home. Live off welfare. Thank you.
Never interacted with another human. Unfortunately, I don't think that one's satire. Why must they make up this stuff? All right, so it looks like we're just being immediately thrown into the middle of a Reddit thread, and it's just somebody responding to this comment. Really? It's her pubic bone. Actually, it is a large mound of Venus. Next time I go to a restaurant, I'm ordering the large mound of Venus. I will be police escorted out of there, but by God, if I don't get my large mound of Venus. It is a large mound of Venus that sometimes happens when a girl begins to have lots of sex at an early age. What? Everything always goes back to like virginity and sex at a young age, and like, shut the fuck up. You're a loser. But don't rely on it as a guide to hot chicks at the beach, or you might accidentally hook up with trans chicks. God, these people, once again, worms in their brain. Worms in their fucking brain. Shitty crop aside, bro.
They really ate up this black pilling and red pill stuff. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. These guys will enter the depression the moment they open their eyes, even the slightest. They probably die once they see sunlight. They're just like vampires. They just evaporate the moment they step outside.
Thinks his dick can reach the ovaries. I'm excited. I am 6 feet, and I sent my wife to the hospital because they said she had ovarian cysts, and I popped them from going too deep. This guy? Well, let's just say all the nurses that passed by the room either gave me a thumbs up or were flirting with me after they read the chart. After they read the chart, did they put your dick size on the chart for some reason? Did they just measure your penis and just put it on your wife's chart? What are you talking about, dog? The nurses that passed by the room gave me a thumbs up. And then as me and my wife left the hospital, obviously she was in a wheelchair. Everybody clapped. Oh, just an incel being an incel. This person received a DM, and it was in response to a post that they had made on a different subreddit about their husband committing suicide. And so this user, presumably an incel, took it upon themselves to message the OP. I bet you cheated and/or denied him sex and let your
all these dudes can think of, right? All these dudes can think of is sex. That's all these dudes can think of. Nothing else. I've not heard once cuddling, kisses, whatever, right? Couple stuff. It's only about how can I get into somebody's pants. This is peak. I'm a loser. This is peak.
Self go physically, which is what drove him to suicide. Was this message offensive? Nah, I'll let it slide. Nah, it was alright. He's just a curious soul. Incel from 1970. Adventure Comics number 395. Okay, so this is about a 1970 comics of Supergirl, and they have this part at the end of the comics where you could like mail in messages to the editors and whatnot, and like say suggestions for the comics and whatnot. So here's a message from one 1970s incel. Dear editor, I have one complaint and one suggestion. First, I think Supergirl is ugly.
Make her more pretty. I think sex can be beautiful, but not with them there. They think of their inner selfish, ugly fantasies, true and real. Nah, I wouldn't know. I went on to marriage. But still, it might be nice with somebody you love. I don't think that these guys can have anything but love in them, as they are right now.
You can improve her by giving her an ideal fashion figure. I enclose a full description. From Fundamental Fashion Drawing by Romilda Dilly. Supergirl does not fit any of the qualifications. She's too muscular, too short, and too fat. Yeah, look at this fat bitch. Jesus. Supergirl should look more feminine. Now, for the suggestion. A few issues back,
the race in DC that can potentially be absolutely limitless should be more feminine. Sure, buddy. Damn, those gumpers already existed back then. That's crazy.
You said that if readers sent in ideas, you would be glad to give Supergirl a new costume. I suggest you print these ideas on 2 pages and let the readers vote on them. Underneath that, the editors actually respond to this. We couldn't print all the great fashions you readers have submitted in 2 full issues, let alone 2 pages. We have other ideas brewing, which we hope to announce soon. As for making Supergirl look like a fashion mannequin, unnaturally tall, gaunt, thin-limbed, and walking with a slouch, nix. It might suit you fashion buffs, but it would sure upset us girl watchers. Hell yeah, that's my super
Based. If I was the author, I would need therapy after this one. I'd find this man.
girl. It's so crazy that they literally had Asmongold in 1970. The characters aren't hot enough. Anyways, guys, I think that's a fantastic spot.
I mean, Asmongold's take on that isn't wrong. Let's face it, we all like to look at good-looking characters. Doesn't even matter, male or female. We all like looking at attractive characters. This is just how it is.
To end it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I pray none of you end up like this. But if you do, at least send me whatever you write when you become an incel fanfic writer, because I'd love to point and laugh. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, leave a like down below. And if you're new here, what the fuck?
That's the end of the video. That is the end of the video. That was something. Again, that was something. I would love another walk.